Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this quick unboxing and overview of the ZS3. So this is just going to be an overview. If you want a full-on in-depth review of these earphones, which are actually initially I think pretty awesome, definitely stay subscribed for that. But let's take a look at the box. So the box is pretty simple, full of cheesy one-line marketing advertising pitch. They don't sound cheesy in Chinese, they sound cheesy in English. So when they translated it, it sounds terrible. Honorific customer, what kind of joking stuff is that? But it's a cheap Chinese company selling apparently pretty awesome stuff, so which isn't a rare occurrence nowadays, but I'm not gonna blame him for the terrible packaging. So let's open up the packaging, and it's pretty simple, nothing crazy here. And you do see underneath that little area you do get the user guide. Let's start off with the boring stuff as always. So the user guide is it talks about don't use this headphone when you drive. Like, we totally need this user guide, but it does have some important bits of information, like how to replace the ear tips, or how to install the cable, which the earphone doesn't come attached with the cable. It does come with the cable but not attached with it, so it's important to read the manual so you don't mess it up and break the cable. So this is the cable, nothing particularly special. It terminates in a 2-pin design, pretty short, pretty alright length. Terminates, it also has a right angled 3.5mm jack, and it's not braided, but I think it's alright. So let's take a look at the earphone drivers. I think they look absolutely beautiful. They're trying to, when KZ was trying to make these earphones, they just literally copied a pair of custom earphones from a certain company and made this, and I think it looks great. It's piano black, it's dark, it's built really decently, and you see there's the ear tip and of course the port for attaching the removable cable, and it does say left and right in a nice font, and it does say ZS3 in ear, which is nice. So I'm going to install the cable now. You can watch this as a little demonstration, but I'm going to take this time to explain what KZ as a company is, and my initial impressions of the sound of this earphone. So these earphones are the KZ is basically a company trying to make cheap but awesome earphones for a very low price, and their designs are basically trying to mimic the super high-end custom in-ear earphones. So if you wear these earphones, people will be like, oh, that looks expensive, but in reality they are super cheap. And also, although they're really cheap, they sound pretty awesome. My initial impressions without burn-in or intensive listening tests is that they sound warm, bassy, fun. They have decent clarity, decent soundstage, and decent separation. They're pretty much decent and nice all around. I wouldn't say like audiophile grade, but for a pair of cheap earphones that you want to mess around and play with, they really are not bad. They sound excellent for dynamic earphone, and I think that they're great. Especially for the price, which is about 10 to 15 USD of AliExpress. You have to get it shipped to you if you're not in Singapore, or you're not in Asia, you're not in China. Then you have to, if you're in like the US, you have to get it shipped, and it will take some time. But for like the price you pay for it, it is cheap, and it is probably worth it. So yeah, build quality is nice, design's nice. So great earphone overall. Anyway, if you liked and enjoyed the video or found it helpful, definitely like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you want to and have the time, watch another video linked on the screen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.